Hi guys, today I am finally sitting down to do my Birchbox unboxing. I haven't done one of these in a while. I think it was August actually the last time. Just been busy. But I've decided since I skipped a few months, I'm going to review October's products. Even though you haven't seen them, you didn't see me unbox them, I want to let you know what I thought of them. And then I'm going to jump into November's Birchbox and hopefully I can keep up with this again. I want to continue to do the Birchbox unboxing. So in December, I'll review the products that I'm showing you today. So first things first, the October Birchbox looked like this. You would know if you subscribe to Birchbox. It's very cool as always. I mean, I never have any complaints about the Birchbox boxes because they're just fun. I mean, it's not like they need to be special, you know what I mean? I use them all the time for storage. I actually have like 6 stacked up with different things in them just on my bureau, and then I have other ones in my drawers. Anyway, the 5 things we got in the Birchbox, I'll start just by grabbing the Super Hydrating Eye Cream by Air Repair. I was so excited when I got this in my Birchbox because I've been searching for a good eye cream. I'm sure I've mentioned that tens of millions of times. But this one actually was the only one that is okay so far that I've tried. It leaves my skin in the morning feeling my under eyes feeling moisturized, but not very moisturized. I still need to find that one that just does it for me. I still have the crepe looking eyes when I put concealer on after this. So I'm still looking, but this definitely at least hydrated underneath my eyes. So we're making progress here. So overall I did like this and I'm going to continue to use it. I think I'm about halfway through because you only need a little bit for just right under your eyes. The second thing was the Liftra Contour Cream. It's supposed to give you revitalized looking skin and improve elasticity and firmness. I agree with the description, but I wouldn't say that it like lifts anything. It shouldn't. To me, it shouldn't say that it lifts because it doesn't. I mean, I really don't have much to lift right now. I'm only 25 years old, but still, I didn't notice like a lift in any way, shape, or form. But I did notice after putting this on, I would mix it in my moisturizer, by the way. After putting this on and in the morning, my skin did feel like tighter, but in a good way. So I like this, and like I said with the last one, I'm about halfway through. So I'll continue to use this along with the moisturizer that I use normally on my face. The third thing is the Juice Beauty Cleansing Milk. It deeply cleanses and removes makeup. I tried this a few times, even though I like to usually save these for travel, and it just didn't do anything crazy for me. But the reason being I prefer is a cleanser that has like some kind of exfoliant in it. Like my favorite cleanser as of right now is the Olay Regenerist cleanser. I got it along with the little brush machine thing, which had broke, but I kept on refilling the Olay cream or cleanser because I loved it so much. So this I'm not going to use while I'm home, but I'll definitely travel with it because it beats a blank, but it wasn't my favorite. It's very milky, as the description says, and it's just not my preference. If you like a milky cleanser, then you would like this. Fourth thing was a hair product. This is a Lumiere elixir. It restores and repairs oil in your hair. I naturally have just enough oil in my hair. Nothing too crazy, but I don't wash it every day because you're not supposed to. That's what gets rid of your natural oils. So as you can see, I only used it maybe once or twice, just because I don't need it. I think it made my skin or my hair oily. If that's a word, more oilier. Not an English major, clearly. So I'm going to give this to somebody who could use it, who has dry hair, and see what they think of this. But it's just not for me. Again, it's a preference thing, so if you have dry hair, I would definitely go in with this. The last thing was the LOC Tati Vibrant Matte Lipstick in Wildest Dreams. I like how it's named after the song by Taylor Swift. I don't know if that's why, but every time I see that name, that's what I think of. And it's this pretty red color. I'm not sure if I swatched it already for you, but I'll swatch it now. And the color is very opaque for being like a, well, I know it's a lipstick, but I really thought it would turn out to be like one of those sheer lipsticks that LOC comes out with. But it actually has some good pigment to it. It's a nice red color. Can't go wrong with like that bright, vibrant red. And I used it a few times going out. I did notice that I had to reapply it often, but it doesn't claim to be long lasting. So I did notice it does stay it doesn't smudge that much. So I'll definitely use this again when I want like a red, bright red lip. And it's nice and compact, so you can throw it right in your purse and you will have it to reapply throughout the day. It's not taking up a lot of room. In fact, you could probably just throw that in your pocket if you're not a purse person. So before I get into November's Birchbox and we unbox it together, I wanted to show you guys 2 things that I bought with my points. And sometimes I buy one big thing like that's full size because they obviously have that. But this time I just didn't really need anything on their website and I wanted to try different things. I did not need, but I did want to get the Oribe Super Shine Moisturizing Cream. I got this in a Birchbox a while ago, and in fact I think I did this with you guys. And this was the sample. This is the travel size. And you can see a difference, which is nice. This was pretty expensive. That was like 20 bucks just for the travel size. The full size was 40, and I just couldn't justify spending that much. Even though I had points, I still would be spending money. And I just didn't want to do that. I just kind of wanted to use my points and call it a day. So I bought the travel size one, which will last me quite a bit because 1, like I said, I don't wash my hair every day. And 2, I just put it to the end so that my whole hair doesn't look like flat and oily. Not that I think that it would, but I don't want to take the chance. The second thing that I bought is the BB Thickening Hairspray. I use this when I curl my hair, and I love it. It really does give you like volume. It makes your hair not look flat, because sometimes after you curl it, and you don't want to mess up the curl, so you don't like kind of poof it up too much. It kind of looks flat and just like it's hanging there like dreadlocks almost. This makes a huge difference, and it helps keep every curl in place too with that hairspray effect. Another cool thing about this is it's not an aerosol can, so that's nice too. I'm happy I bought this. Before I actually open the box, look what Birchbox did now. I don't know if you guys remember me trying to cut open a Birchbox out of its packaging, its mailing packaging, and I always cut a line in the middle of the Birchbox. Now they put these little pulleys to get the box out of the packaging box. So it kind of just opens up like that, which is nice. So when I look at the Birchbox for November, it kind of looks spring-like to me. Not that it matters. Looking closely, you can actually see like lips, little mascara ones, an eye pencil. That's what it looks like to me. Lipstick on lips. It's kind of cool that you can see all that stuff in there. They really played with the images. And apparently the theme for this month is the finishing touch. And it says just because those extra details make all the difference. As always, we have our card of all the items that we received in our Birchbox. And I'm just going to go down the line and describe each one. So this is a AVE with a little thingy, N-E. It's a soothing moisture mask. The soothing moisture mask penetrates deeply to banish redness and irritation. Apply to dry face and neck. Let absorb for 10 to 15 minutes, then wipe off any excess product. I kind of like that because I have a few masks that I love, but it's a pain in the butt to get off. So this will actually, it sounds like it would be a lot easier to get off after you're done the 10 to 15 minutes because it's just a soothing mask. That's kind of interesting because the one that I really love, I can't remember the name now, has really big beads in it, so when you start taking it off your face, it's supposed to exfoliate, but I find that like the beads just hang around sometimes. Like I'll find them like in random spots. I'm like, oh my god, I thought I got that spot. So this is nice to try something different, to switch gears a little bit. Maybe I like this better. Maybe I want to go back to that one just because I felt like it left my face cleaner. We'll find out. The other thing that I noticed, it's hyperallergenic, and which makes it good for sensitive skin. somehow I think they knew that I have sensitive skin. The next thing I'm really excited about, and actually I cheated for this. I knew I was getting it because I requested it. Sometimes they'll send you emails where you can request one item of like 2 or 3 to be in your Birchbox that you've been wanting to try, and then they'll just pick the rest for you. Or you can pick a whole Birchbox to try. Like, it'll give you each of the 5 things, and you could be like, oh, I like all of those. Why don't I order that and see what I like, instead of just getting the random stuff that they normally pick for you. So I did that this time with just one item because I wanted other random stuff. The prefixed Birchbox I wasn't a fan of, so I went with a Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit. People rave about this mascara, and I've never tried it because I don't know, I don't usually go with the flow. I like to venture out by myself, but I thought, okay, if I can try this in my Birchbox for free, and it really is all it's cracked up to be, then I will purchase it. So this is going to be a good thing to review next month for sure. I'll give you my honest opinion on how well the Benefit Roller Lash really works. So the third thing is the Coastal Scents Blush and Highlighter Duo. The actual palette is $20. They just give you a little sampler here. I'm trying to open it because I want to see what color the blush is. And it says, these favorites from the blush and bronzer palette impart a radiant glow. Add the highlighter to cheekbones and under the brow for a lifted and defined look. This thing's really tiny, so if there's 3 things in here, I'd be very surprised. Oh, it's just 2. Okay. Blush and bronzer palette. Well, they didn't give me a bronzer, but that's okay. They gave me this pretty highlight here, and this like peachy pink shimmery blush here. I'm always willing to try new highlights and blushes, so I will definitely try it. It's just a matter of how am I going to get a brush in there for my face. This one will be easy, this highlight one, because you're not supposed to use a big brush for that anyway. But the blush, that might be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Fourth thing is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin in the morning. I'm going to add this to my little routine at night and see if it actually does the trick. It says you should apply 2 to 3 drops to clean skin before bed. You can use it solo or under moisturizer. So if you got this in your Birchbox and you didn't read this thing and just threw it away, make sure you don't do it after your moisturizer, and make sure obviously your skin is clean, because otherwise it won't do what it was supposed to do. This Kiehl's in the full size is $46. It's the most expensive thing in the full size that we got to try. So if I do like this, I'm going to have to save up for the full size. Let's just say that. Might have to save a lot of points for that. I'm always up for some hydration, especially in the winter, because I am a dry mess. This is actually the last thing. I felt like I went through all these pretty quick. Yeah, my timer only says about 16 minutes. This is an R&Co, which I've gotten stuff from them before. Analog Cleansing Foam Conditioner. The full size is $29, which is pretty expensive. And it's made with nourishing argan oil and antioxidant-rich green tea. This cleansing conditioner strengthens, softens, and imparts a pretty sheen. Use in lieu of shampoo. So to me it sounds like it's a dry shampoo, but it's called a conditioner. I'm very confused. I don't use dry shampoos often. I don't particularly love them. I think they leave my hair feeling weird, and sometimes they leave a white cast on darker hair, depending on what brand it is. But I'm willing to try this for you guys and let you know what I think next month. So we shall see. As always, I will review these and I will get back to you next month on what I thought of them. I enjoy doing these Birchbox unboxings, and I actually got the Birchbox Monday. I just haven't gotten around to filming it, so I really have literally been keeping it there, like, oh, I really want to open this so bad. So I'm glad that I got that done with, because now I can try the products. And if you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, did I miss anything? Comment, I don't know, do whatever. It's obviously up to you. And then I will see you in my next video.